Hello everybody, I am Axington123 and welcome back to SHARCOM 2025. Woo! We'd like to thank everyone for joining us for this event. If you'd like to donate to the Trevor Project, we have the pinned comment, and any bits and gift subs, everything like that will go to our normal charities, and anything given to the Just Giving link will go directly to the Trevor Project. And this run is Hollow Knight Any Percent by one of my best friends in the community, Mr. Ticker.
Hello. Long time no see, I guess, with Hollow Knight. Yeah, we're gonna do an any percent run. It's gonna be, hopefully it does okay, because I either sometimes cook or I most of the time suck. So anyway, if you want to count it down, Axe, I'll select a game.
Okay, so we will go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
And
Good luck
I
to
have
me.
been informed that the first split is False Knight Split. The objective is Escape False Knight Arena. Your abilities are Jump and Nail, 5 damage. It's a bit of a nothing start. You can pogo off a Venga fly to get to a higher platform. Height of jump is determined by how long you press it up until it reaches max height. There we go. I know Hollow Knight.
Yeah, if for context, Axe never played this game before. And I've got him commentating it, so
Hey, I played the first like 30 minutes.
yeah. So you're gonna be able to commentate the first like 10 minutes of this run.
I mean, technically I played like 3 hours of a game, but 2 hours of it was getting lost and going backwards and forwards through the same 5 rooms.
Yeah, I was speaking to LP3 earlier, and it's like the kind of reason why he stopped playing Hollow Knight was like he got lost, so it's just like GG, I guess. Sucks to suck. I kind of had that
If you
experience
don't,
as well, and then like
yeah.
I played again, and then I ended up loving this game, and now for some reason I'm trying to learn the speedrun. Good on me.
I think, yeah, I think that's the issue really. It's like this game isn't necessarily the best casual game, but you have to kind of like learn where to go, and it's not necessarily intuitive.
Yeah, it's definitely a learning curve, especially if you haven't played a Metroidvania before. It's a lot of people's like first experience. So if you see me open an inventory when I'm like falling down, it's just to get a lot of full speed. It gets me down faster. I'm playing on a down patch, patch 1221, which allows me access to some glitches not on current patch, which I'll show off at some points in this run. So that spike kill I just got was very convenient and nice. We just hit both those enemies at the same time. I think it's aspids. Yeah, they're aspid enemies. Oh my god, I'm getting hit twice.
Oh, you're
So
not meant
that's a
to
neat little
take
time save.
damage.
Oh, I always take damage in this part.
The notes say you're not meant to take damage. Also, apparently it cancels out the hard fall, and the hard fall is when you fall from too high, the knight gets stuck.
Yeah, that's also why. I'm going to play it safe and heal here 2 times. A little bit slow, but I'd rather not die and go back to the start. If I was doing runs, I would just like say stuff it. I'm gonna do it, but it's fine.
So is this like a set point for a run?
This this room's false knight, which is the first boss of the game, and he's a bit of a
Nice.
pushover. Doing it with 2 masks, but that's fine. You should really be getting hit by this boss anyway. But we
I
got the
remember
extra
this boss
master.
taking me a bit of time, but the next boss, I just did it first try. And then everyone else was like, what do you mean?
Now, false start can be difficult when you first start. It's a bit of a learning curve, but then it should
Yeah.
be easy after you know how to do it. But you can just skip the fight by hitting that wall, and you can just do one phase and leave. It's kind of funny, neat little intended skip that they put in the run. Also, I have no idea why my audio peaks with those type of things sometimes, so, you know, it's gonna happen. Have fun. This game's cooked though, there's like so many glitches. I'm playing the no major glitches category. I don't know what the glitches are, don't ask me. So, I know there's like room
What are the
duping and
glitches?
stuff. There's like main menu storage, I don't know what they do. They just exist, I guess. So I picked up my first ability of the run called Vengeful Spirit, which allows me to shoot a soul that deals 20 damage. My nail currently does, oh no, it's 15 damage for the Vengeful Spirit currently. My nail does 5.
It's a
20
powerful
is
nail.
my spell will be able to do 20 damage soon. But that's not for a little later. Alright, I need to get one of these enemies because I need more soul to kill this boulder.
Oh,
And
these
I'm gonna
guys
play.
were always annoying.
Yeah, they're a very annoying early game enemy. Just because you need to get those enemies to shoot out, they can fire a Vengeful Spirit off. And I'm just gonna call it Fireball from now on. They're the same thing. I'm not gonna keep calling it Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit and Fireball, it's the same thing. But there's actually a nice quick kill we can do on the boulders in this patch, which I'll be able to show off. Which only requires 1 Fireball.
Nice.
I'm gonna heal here just because I don't really like my health. So what you can do is you just open up this boulder, and then you come over here, and the fireball gets stuck on the boulder off screen, and does all 4 hits that we need it to. There I tried to do a fireball skip but missed it, which just allows you to go, like, you're interrupting your full height and you're also knocking yourself back a tiny bit, enough to get across the ledge.
And it loses, what, about 3 seconds if you miss it?
Yes. It's not much, but it's some neat time save I should be going for every run. And there's another 2 fireball skips I might be able to show off, but they're a bit harder, so we'll see if I pull them off. That one is actually good. I just was a bit more right than I wanted to. We got this whip back up though, which you can just pogo off that enemy by doing a down slash, and you can skip to this area, which you're not meant to be in. You require a dash to be able to get up there. I'll get up here. Which is the next ability we're going to be getting in this area. I didn't even attempt the fireball skip. I'll try this pogo thing though. Oh, I missed it. Unfortunate. Just heal that up. I'm probably going to be playing very safe for this run just because I'm not a consistent player.
It makes sense. I think, you know, for a marathon run, you kind of want to be a little bit more consistent.
Yeah, agreed. Well, I don't like my health. I was meant to be on 5 masks here, which is why I kept healing up. And I just kept taking damage, because I am so good at this game. But it's fun. There's plenty of things to hit in this room.
It's a balance between a Hadouken and the healing, isn't it, really?
Sure. Ideally,
All
you
the
just don't
three,
heal.
all the three Street Fighter fans out there.
Okay, so I'm gonna kill these Mossards. I've got good RNG here, so I can fireball straight away. Although, you're not meant to be alive, buddy. I think one of my fireballs had to have gotten sucked into the wall, which is kind of unfortunate. But I handled that pretty well.
That was pretty impressive, you know.
Yeah, those Mossart enemies are very annoying to kill. And you've got 2 of them there. They've got a lot of health. Anyway, we've got Hornet here, which, Silksong fans. We finally gained Silksong in 2 weeks.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Your Nintendo
So is
Directs
this-
are saved.
So is this the second boss?
Yeah. The Nintendo...
Yeah, this one I did it first try. The first one I didn't so many times, but this one I just did it first try.
Yeah, apparently they're making a sequel to Hollow Knight. I never knew. So anyway, we have dash now, which is very useful because we can get around a lot easier and faster. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go for a very important movement ability. I think it's the last of the run that's fucking... Yeah. You don't really get much. Which is Mantis Claw. And there's a couple neat skips in this split.
And I see there's a dash when you're on the ground and go off a ledge. You have another dash. That sounds very much like Celeste.
Yeah. You actually get to like dash again. Very a Celeste-like mechanic.
Gonna
Copied from Celeste.
a wave dash, yeah.
Pretty sure this game came out first, didn't it?
Celeste came first in our hearts.
They stole
did Celeste
dashing from
2?
Hollow Knight. Wasn't there like the Earth something game that was meant to be like by the same developers?
Maybe. Think so. I do remember them having another project. I never really looked into it.
I think it got cancelled is the thing. It's very sad. I just remember it existed.
Earthblade? I don't know.
Anyway, so here's a skip I'm going for called E-Pogo, where I'm going to pogo off this thing, and I've probably set this up badly. Nope. Okay, so what I did there was I pogoed off the explosion ball, and then I pogoed off the explosion itself, and that allowed me to get enough height to make that and get into Mantis Village. It saves around 40 seconds optimally, so that's pretty nice. And then I set those mantises up so I can pogo off them. I'm just gonna get the Mantis Claw, not do the damage tank here. It was called Earthblade, that's right. Anyway,
So how
that's
much
Mantis
time does
Claw.
like the languages save?
I'm not entirely sure, but it saves it's a significant amount to warrant changing. Like, I haven't done much dialogue at the moment, but when I go sell stuff for Geo, you'll notice like the dialogue go pretty fast, and on English it's a bit slower. That's like the best example I've got. So my next thing I'm doing is I'm going towards Grasmother. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to get to Blue Lake. And there's actually a cool skip we can do with our Shade. Which saves us having to do the intended ways of getting to City of Tears, which are, oh my god. Which are either tram pass or... This is a very bad mistake. Tram pass or City Crest. Your ways.
And according to the document, we are killing Moss Knights because we require Geo to progress to places in this game, like our favorite game, The Simpsons Hit and Run. Smiley face.
Yeah, that was ages ago, Axe. That was...
Yeah, well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have my document titled Fantastic Hollow Knight Commentary Guide for that Welsh/Uzbekistan individual. Fortunately, Mantis Claw is about as far as it goes.
Yeah, so you haven't got much to work with now. Just unfortunate, because I didn't have enough time to write that. I'm just gonna fireball up here. Okay, I got one of them.
How's everyone's fantasy football league going?
Oh, mine's going well. Captaining JR Pedro.
I've had to do wildcard week 2, which, you know, nobody ever does.
You do. Anyway, I bought a charm from this shop called Shaman Stone, and that will make my spells do more damage, basically. And I've got one, which is the fireball we've been doing, and it will make it so I do 20 damage instead of 15. It's basically a extra nail hits worth of damage, and it makes my fireball bigger, which is also nice. It means it can do damage easier. And there's a very hard boss fight, which will make use of the fireball very well. But first, would you do the skip to Blue Lake, which is using our Shade? Hopefully. Okay, I messed that up. Also, I forgot to put Shaman Stone on. Good one.
But
Alright,
don't
that's the
forget,
ship
we
to
are...
skip to Blue Lake.
We're only 632 pounds away from Ticker playing Fossil League.
How many pounds?
632.
Oh god. Please don't make me play that game. I forgot I said that.
I don't think we're gonna make it to £1,000.
Better get donating. Should make it 1,000 AED. Yeah, no chance. Considering I probably said that for a previous marathon goal, and actually is just decide, you know what, we're making it for this one as well. So what we've done here is we've gone to resting grounds and activated the dreamers, and these 3 dreamers we need to beat, basically. I don't know, to like get to Hollow Knight. They have seals, and we need to break the seals so we can get to the final boss. I know lore. And so we have to go to this area and get Dream Nail, which is actually a very useful item. It allows you to get soul from enemies without hitting them. But we just have this very interesting dream section. If I fall off, I just go to my last big platform or whatever. So I usually play it safe here because I haven't really practiced my dashes in this room yet.
Oh yeah, it looks like you definitely have potential to dash quite a bit over that, but obviously, like, it's, do you want to play safe or not?
Yeah, and
If you haven't
there's just
practiced things, you might as well not go for it.
but I had to go for the skip here. I didn't really get it. You can gain control when you pause on pause in certain situations, which allows you, yeah, to gain control early, and you can save a bit of time. And I could like skip the animation of the night waking up if I exit the room in time, but I didn't get that this run, unfortunately. So for this run, I do need it. I do have a big geo requirement, and most of it is getting the lantern. And the lantern will be helpful when going to Crystal Peaks, because you're gonna need Desolate Dive or the lantern. And for any percent, we're getting the lantern. So that's why you see me picking up stuff like this Wanderer's Journal, because I'm gonna sell it for geo.
Good old bartering system.
Yeah, basically. And it's also why you'll see me go into this room here, because there's an enemy called Gorgeous Husk, which gives you a lot of geo when you kill it. And you can see with how I'm hitting it, you can hear like 2 ticks of damage happening when it collides with the fireball.
Yeah.
And that does like register, like those 2 ticks do register. So instead of doing 20 damage, it'll do 40 damage. So here on this patch we've got lever skip, which you can hit through the wall here. And I'm going to go back down here and hopefully heal up, because I'm very scared of dying right now. And then I'm going to hit a bench up here.
We don't say it's a bench close.
Yeah. The bench is right here, which is pretty convenient. Ideally you want to be skipping it, but I always plan on getting that bench anyway. And because we haven't hit the trigger yet for this room, because we skipped the lever requirement, and at the down section, that room will be dark, and you just have to remember your movement there. It's pretty easy to get out of that room, but you do have to practice it a little bit to know what you're doing. This is going to be the hardest boss fight in the run. What I'm going to do up here is going to break this chandelier, and this will take out one of the 6 false knights in this room. And initially I'll be fighting one of them at first, but then it turns into like 2. And I'm probably going to try and concentrate here, because this is a very stressful part of the run for me. And I've taken damage twice, as I said that.
Here we have the Rolling Hedgehog versus the Fireball Knight. We have the spikes doing damage on one side, and we have fire. And this will answer the age-old question: what is more dangerous, spikes or fire? It's looking pretty close so far. Look at the skill coming off Coach Ticker right now. Leveled it up. He's
Oh my god, I shouldn't have dashed there. Oh. It's fine. We got a bench. It's fine. Oh, taking the 2 damage in the first Watcher Knight is just so bad. That would have been first try if I wasn't bad. Come on.
now you have to go and find your puppet.
Yeah. So my shade, you lose your shade if you die, as you saw for Blue Lake. This one was an unintended death. That was interesting. I haven't had that camera before. Ah!
What happened there? What's going on?
My camera's broken.
Why hit
Oh
your camera?
no. Oh my god.
What have
I'm
you
just gonna
done? Pick up, please.
I did not know you could do that. Well,
Ain't no way.
my camera just broke. As you can see, this game is fantastic. And well made.
Ugh, ain't no way.
Oh my god, please.
It's okay. I might get slightly distracted because I've actually got to try and practice. So I've got to turn Celeste on at least.
Oh my god, I can't even do the dark room here.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, this has been
What did you
this has
do?
been something. It's fine. I've got an estimate which allows for stuff like this. Oh man. If we just beat the Watcher Knights this time, you'll be fine. Surely I can't tie again. I was meant to dream now.
Obviously, if you can't get your shade, that's really bad for a run rate.
Yeah, because it has my geo.
A couple of times where I died, couldn't remember how to get there and didn't know what to do.
I'm... Should be free from here. Yeah. Alright, second try.
Let's go.
That's fine.
To be fair, second try is a lot better than nothing.
Yeah, that's the hardest part in the run, so I'm glad to be past that.
It's a shame it was a bit of a skill issue, followed by busyness.
Yeah, I went into the last 2 watches with 4 masks left, which is really good actually. It's rare I'd have watches with a lot of health into that. We'll just pretend it's first try.
Let's go, first try.
So
Got your
that's our
back, don't
first dreamer. See what we've unlocked in the run, which is really nice. And the next section of the run is basically just getting the requirement, filling the requirements with the geo, because we're gonna be buying the lantern.
Oh, is this just coin grinding?
In a way, it's not coin grinding. It's very minor. You go into Lem to sell basically. There's a lot of geo. It's all on our way, which is very convenient.
I was gonna say I wasn't ready for coin grinding.
If I really suck, I might have to coin grind or geo grind. But here it should be free. Actually, if it gets to that point, I'm just loading my modded Hollow Knight. We're not geo grinding.
Mods.
So we've just spoken to Lem there, so he goes back to his shop. Which is just up here, but the door's locked, so we have to take a different route. Which is in this rafters room. There's a skip here with the Venge Flyer, but I'm just gonna skip it because I feel like I'm gonna miss it. I don't want to die as well. That's also on my mind. Apparently last split was a best segment, which is hilarious. Just getting to this area. It didn't include the Watcher Knights, don't worry.
I was gonna say.
So that's the last Hollow Nest Steel. Hollow Nest Steel's 450 geo, which is nice. Wandering Journal's 200 geo.
Ooh, he did get Watcher Knight's first try.
Yeah, definitely.
Velmi Ardred. Gachael. Velmi Ardred. Gachael. Helmadil.
Velmi Archer. Sorry, I just have to mention Lem's voice acting every time because Gordo doesn't like it. You made a voice acting tier list, and let's just say he was far from impressed with Lem.
Ah. Former Simpsons Hit and Run tournament winner Gordo.
Yes.
At least I think he won a tournament. I don't remember.
Yeah, he won it against me in the final.
Oh yeah,
Thanks.
he did, yeah.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Hey, you know me, anytime.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do there is just gonna ring that bell, and then exit the room. By doing that, the stag spawns in straight away, and I can just warp to Dirtmouth quicker. And we'll be buying our only thing from Sliders Run. I'm also got a bench here because we'll be using that bench for when we're done with the next area, will we just be safe quitting?
Nice.
So we're gonna go to Crystal Peaks to get our, I think it's our final ability. Yeah, it should be. Which is Crystal Heart, and that will allow us to get to Umu, which will be our next dream fight. So we can pull off a skip that usually requires Isma's tier, but we can just use C-Dash instead. This is not good. Okay. I just had to make that room, because I kind of messed it up. I'll take the time for this gate to heal. There's a look down you can do at tolls, which can make them activate faster, but I just took the time to heal there because it's not much time loss. I'm gonna hit you a few times just to get my soul up. In the next room, there's a strat called Pogaxe, which is you poke one off the axe. Yeah. Shoutouts to axe. Let's see if I get it.
Better now.
Ah, I'll go for it again. I've got to get Pogaxe. Oh my god, I keep just missing it. One more time.
One more time. How hard is Pogaxe?
Not as hard as I'm making it look. I got a third try though. So, there you go, there's Pogaxe.
Let's go,
Pogoing
hype.
off the enemy's axe. Pog its axe. The Axington 123.
So you don't have to save a Caterpies in this game, then?
No, not for any percent.
Ah.
And I do unlock rewards, but it's only for 100%, which they're needed for.
Isn't it like 102% as well or something?
There's a whole different range of things depending on the patches. There's like 107%, 112%, 106%, like...
Kinda dumb.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna do this. I was gonna do a fireball thing here, which saves a little bit of time, but I kind of stuffed up my movement. So, just decided to play it safe instead. And that room can be quite stressful when learning it. But my movement was fine there, so... That's the I've got Crystal Heart now, which allows me to do a better dash for a prolonged period of time. And it'll be relevant to get to Fog Canyon in the area which you fight Umu. And I just save quit there just because it's easy to get out and you spawn at Dirtmouth. Oh, got hit there, that's unfortunate. And I C dash over here. Just to give myself a consistent room. It's pretty easy. And then here's the skip that you can do with C dash, which is why you require it. Just go on that ledge there and you can skip the acid water, which makes you take damage. Unless you have Isma's tier. So that's pretty nice. Pretty easy skip there. There's another skip called Queen's Garden. Acid skip. Which where you... was it? Yeah, acid skip, yeah. Which is a very tough strat, which I will not be doing in this run, because I do not want to die to it. You have to go for a tough area. It's just a harder route. It saves like 40 seconds optimally or something, maybe even more. I'll lose like a minute and a half to like room bests. So make of that what you will. Anyway, Umu, this fight sucks. If you're good, you can 2-cycle it. If you're decent, you 3-cycle it. If you're me, you probably 4-cycle it, die.
And if you're detox, you 10-cycle it. If you're lucky.
What a drive-by.
At least I said he could complete it.
I'm just using my dream now to get soul. So I can do more damage in this fight when Emu opens up. Oh, that's so annoying. It's fine, I've got the... Please don't hit me. Okay. Oh, didn't get the... Dream now off.
The guy Detops is too busy watching the Australian football to listen to our banter.
I'm just gonna... Alright, nice, that's a 3 cycle. Which is usually pretty free,
Let's
but
go.
this fight is so stressful for me. 3 cycle is usually what I get, so... So, that went about as 2-plan as it could be. Oh, I need to speak to this thing, not dream now. So, about to complete our second of 3 dreamers of the run. Nearly there, to be honest. All we have to do is go into Deep Nest. And there's just an area you have to go through.
That's beyond my notes.
There's nothing really that special with Deep Nest. It's just go through area, don't die. And then you end up in
Fair
Beast
enough.
End and you have these Devouts which do 2 damage instead of 1. And you can skip one of them. If you're good. Again, I'm not good. As I've showcased this run. But I'm actually going to finish Underestimate, most likely.
Let's
So,
go.
that's good. Apart from like the Watcher Night Death, I'm actually like, not too disappointed with this run. There's like been some slow stuff, but overall I've handled it well. In my opinion.
Only the Pogax mistake.
Yeah, I can't believe I made that mistake. I let Axe down. Okay, that was pretty bad. So I'll be exiting to the left of this area. And if
I do
there's
like
an
the
acid
dash.
lake, the sea dash, yeah, it's very convenient. Oh my god, I might need a heal already. You're not meant to take this much damage here. I'm just gonna heal for safety. It doesn't take too long. OMG, is that Silk Song? Not yet. 11 more days. 11 more days. Oh my god, Silk Song in 2 weeks.
See, if SHARCOM was in December like it normally is, we could have had Silksong.
Exactly. What have we learnt? Don't have SHARCOM in August. So here, I'm just going to activate this trigger for this hole, because you're not meant to come from the other side. And then you can fall down it. We'll just do an inventory drop here. We'll be in Deep Nest for a little bit. You don't like bugs or whatever, with dark, scary spider places, this is probably not the split for you. My movement here has been very bad, so I took damage.
This isn't official, but we have looked into potentials for SHARCOM to be in spring next year.
What month is that?
Like March, April time.
Ooh. Interesting.
Sorry, that's probably
Hey,
your autumn, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kill you.
Just
Okay.
switching it up. We've done SHARCOM as a Christmas event. We've done it as a post-tourney event. And next it'll be a... Well, actually, it depends when the 2026 ASM tourney is.
Oh yeah, ASM tourney. I'm definitely not entering that. I tell myself amongst the other lies.
Easter SHARCOM. I was thinking Easter SHARCOM. I'll play Stardew Valley, and my entire aim is to win the Easter egg hunt. Easter's the 5th of April next year. Ooh.
Is that early or late?
I think it's
Easter, I'm
like
pretty sure-
slap bang in the middle of what Easter can be.
Fair enough.
Because it's the first Sunday after a first full moon after the spring solstice, I believe.
It's way too complicated.
Yes, it would be sleeping for 15 days until the Easter event.
The Stardew Valley. That's very funny. Alright, so we've made it to the trap bench. We get beaten up, whatever, and put in base den, and we have to escape and get the. And there's also a dreamer here, conveniently. So once we hit the ground, we just save quit so we're on full health. And we'll enter back in. And there'll be a devout, which I'm going to be trying to do a setup for to skip.
I mean,
Likely,
my favorite
I
Stardew
don't get it, but we'll see if I can get it.
My favorite Stardew
Alright,
category
understood.
is the hat mouse category, but you know.
If that went well, I could have jumped over the devout, but as things go, we did not get that. So I'll just do this. It's a little slow, but just want to finish. I don't want to save quit and do it again. I'll heal up here as well, just to play it safe.
And don't forget, we are raising money for the Trevor Project. We're currently on £368. The Trevor Project is a non-profit organization that focuses on suicide prevention among the LGBTQ plus community. If you'd like to know any more information, there is a link to their organization in the blurby bit at the bottom. If you scroll down, it has like the charity bit, and then the Trevor Project is there. And all information you need is there. Thank you to everyone who's donated, and thank you everybody who's watched so far. Normally I do my charity percent, but I don't think it's appropriate to speak about other charities on this, the day of the Trevor Project. Also, these things would make a scary Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine seeing this like bug and then their face becomes like swords?
Yeah, it's a little. I'm sure some people would be scared of going into this area. Deep Nest is very unsettling. But
Yeah.
anyway, we got our final Dreamer seal unlocked, which means we can actually go and fight the final boss of this game, which is,
Nice.
believe it or not, the Hollow Knight. Whoa.
Oh.
I didn't check my geo, but I'm pretty sure I should be fine. I'm low actually. I am not fine. Where'd that geo go? It's fine. Now I've got enough. Oh my god. I need to dash over you. Oh, I nearly died there. That would have not have been good. I've not had a problem dashing over him before, so that's a new one. I thought we were the Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is the friends we made along the way. Something, something.
And true. Hollow Knight Pokemon collab. But don't worry, we have some great runs coming up soon. We've got Vertic, then we've got Vapo performing Celeste with someone else. We got Tyler doing Sonic.
Okay, so that's the 3 dreamers that unlock the Black Egg Temple, in which the Hollow Knight is trapped there. And we get to do one last fight. When it does like goes down and goes across the arena, my goal is to try and get double hits on it with my spell. Other than that, I'm just like trying to nail Fireball and drop the boss as quickly as possible. I'm trying to punish its attacks as best I can. That's an example of how you can punish that attack. You can get more masks, yes.
Yeah. But I'm guessing
I
they
am
cause
not
Geo.
punishing that attack, that's unfortunate. Oh. And it does that guard thing, it's very annoying, you have to just wait. If you hit it, you have to like jump over. And pogo. Right, made it to the study phase. This section is a good place to heal because you know any attack you do does 1 damage here. So it's just very convenient to play it safe. It makes this fight a little bit easier because it allows for a little bit of room for error. That's what I was looking for.
A little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah. Alright, this is the final screen, which means the boss is about to go down.
The Hollow Knight are dead. It looks very similar.
Yeah, there's a bit of lore behind that. I won't spoil that though, just in case people do want to play it and they haven't. Anyway, that is Hollow Knight, and time is gonna come up shortly. And it's time. GG. My estimate ended up being perfect. The
Did, yeah.
game time ended up being a 45-45, which it's 4 minutes 12 seconds off my PB, but it did cop a pretty significant death and save and quit, which lost me close to 3 minutes. So I actually kind of played pretty close to PB. I was like plus a minute out of Chandelier, so I managed to keep up with
GG.
the rest of my run after that. Finished it off well. GG's.
Well
Thank
done.
you for having me.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us, really, and thank you. This is your first SHARCOM you're not part of organizing, but thank you for everything you've done for SHARCOM, and thank you for coming back and running.
And thank you for hosting my run and commentating. It did help at times.
At times. So yeah, so that is Hollow Knight. Do you have any final words, Ticker?
Yeah, no. Good luck to the rest of the runners. I think it's Vertic next, then you and Vapo from the
Yeah.
schedule. So, yeah. Alright. I'm heading off. Goodbye.